All right, what is up, everybody? Monday night is here, and we are here with the elimination stage. So happy to have y'all here tonight. Here is the slot list for this evening. These are the top 8 from the community and pro team lobbies of last week. We've got YKG, Lotus Esports, Butterfly Effect, and Hyper Esports, 412 Nomads, GKS Esports, Yakult Club, Dauntless, Greek Storm, Overnight, Max Split, Sleeping Forest NA, Straight Outta Nepal, Black Mamba NA, Mena 4, and Infinity. Something to keep in mind, guys, Mazexis is out. It looks like Mazexis has split up as a team, and so 412 is the one who has replaced them. That seems fair to me. 412 was near the top of the charts on the PMPL leaderboard, and they did pretty well in the previous round. Also, about half of Mazexis' roster is on there, so it just seems right that we replace it with that team right there. All right, guys, plane is in the sky. Let's go ahead and jump in without further ado and see what we've got here in round 1. And as you guys can see, we have an interesting plane path coming in from the southwest side of the map, going straight up to the northeast side. A lot of the west side is going to be a bit cut off here, but it's not going to be too bad. Teams should still be able to make it to that side if they choose to. All right, so just one other heads up, guys. Something I meant to mention looking back at the slot list real quick. Sleeping Forest NA was versatile in the previous round, and then Dawn Esports was banned and has been replaced with Silent Death, although Dawn Esports, they are participating in the next round on Wednesday, so they're not going to be affecting things here. So all right, guys, let's go jump back into it. Let's go have a look and see where teams are looking to land, where these first fights are going to be breaking out. Make sure my sound's up. Oh yeah, looks like we're all right. All right, I see chat is already getting lit here. Laggy Panda, first one in here. Much love, buddy. Good to see you. Darling Mile, what's up? Sun, PUBG Mobile, Texas, what's up, guys? Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the broadcast. All right, so it looks like we may have some action going on out here in Pmci. Wait a minute. That's LTS. Yeah, we at least have 2 LTS members that have chosen to land out here that are going to be trying to take this fight on in Pmci. It's going to be Infinity, who only has a duo right now. Lux and Achilles chose to land at the hottest spot as a duo, and this is going to be an interesting one, guys. Something to note, people, the top, what is it? It's top 10 from this lobby and top 6 from the lobby on Wednesday that will advance the next round. Great shots from Lux there, takes down Ghost, and bringing the fight to them early on. Molly, what's going on? K-Bax, good to see you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, guys, moving along. We're going to go up to... It looks like Roz may have some action going on right now. Let's go check them out. Roz has had... it's got Black Mamba here and Overnight, and these two were having a battle last time. In fact, Black Mamba took out Overnight in their fight last week, the last one they had here, and Black Mamba was shooting the Overnight crate, so there was a little bit of salt here between these two teams. There's also 2 unknowns, which is a little confusing for me as a broadcaster, but one of them has the 24K, one of them does not. Rize is low over here. They got a few shots on them. And there's a slim chance that Unknown's going to be able to get picked up here. Rize's actually moving up. Batman may actually come up for this, but you see Rize right now. This is dangerous being out in the open. And here we go. Batman is going to be able to get over there to get that res off. Rize's got the nade ready to go. Gonna try and throw it. The nade was effective. Unknown got taken out with that. Batman was forced to ditch the res. Just making sure what else, anything else going on out here. We have a fight that's about to happen in North Georgia Pool. Infinite and Lotus Esports is also moving forward. We just had a knock in that fight. Infinity was the 2-member squad going against a full squad, and they started out taking out one of those teams. Greek Storm on Dauntless. Klaus is down. We're going to that next. Let's go check out Dauntless. These are the homies over here. You see Klaus is down and out, although may still be able to get picked up. We'll see if they're gonna be able to go for that. It looks like Rose is actually going to back off and not go for that, which is understandable. It's pretty far out in the open. Out here in this fight in Pmci, Infinity has one of their members down. Achilles holding it down on the upper floor here. Has the S12. Does get a knock, though. The S12 hit. Hold on. Here we go. And that's it. They're going to go in and finish him off. It was one member. It was a 1v1 to decide that one. And Lotus Esports will win this fight early on in Pmci. All right. Moving along now, folks. Moving along. Let's go back out there to Black Mamba and see how this fight is looking. So this is a 3v3 fight now after Unknown got taken out for Black Mamba NA. And as I said, these two have had a bit of a rivalry building here. They were both in the same lobby last week, and the last match did conclude here in an early drop with Overnight being taken out by Black Mamba. So you know they want to turn the tide here. You know they want a little bit of revenge from last week when they got their crate shot. It looks like right now teams are kind of taking it easy. Let's go ahead and open up the map real quick for you guys and just show you where teams are, where they're headed right now. You can see 412 straight out of Nepal and Max Split coming in from the northeast over there. We got a few teams down to the south side outside of Fairy Pier. It's going to be Men of 4 out there and YKG as well as SF. I don't recognize SF right away. Oh, that's Sleeping Forest. Excuse me. That is Versatile. Now I remember them. Okay, so Men of 4 is rolling past over here. And it looks like this isn't going to quite be a fight just yet. Although, let's see. Men of 4 is rolling by. There is a team over here to the north. That's YKG. They were looking really good in their rounds. 100 like gold, says Laggy Panda. Let's do it. Let's get it. Okay, so let's go have a look. It looks like Straight on Nepal and 412 are coming very close to one another. All right, we got a close eye on this kill feed. We're going to let things develop just a little bit right now. And I am watching that east side of the current zone to see if this is going to bust out right now. This is 412 right over there next to Straight Out of Nepal. Straight Out of Nepal, something to keep in mind. And I don't want to, like, you know, sit there and like talk crap or anything, but Straight Out of Nepal was the team that allowed the 1v4 against them last week. Now, it looked like there may have been some desync involved with that. One of their players did not see the player that was like hidden. But that's something to note. I think they are going to be trying to have a good performance to make up for that. But I got to say, even with all that happened, they did still end up moving forward. Over here, Unknown took himself out with a nade by mistake. Oh no, Unknown. I was about to say, Unknown was out there in the open, gets taken down. Overnight now, in a 2v2 situation with Black Mamba. We'll see if Rize can get over here and get Unknown picked up. Oh, Rize getting lit up right now. Needs to get in cover. May need to use some smokes here for that added cover. See, Nito just got lit up right now, too. He is going to be able to heal up here. Let's see what Jassy Boy's got for him. Nito's sitting up here just looking from this slight high ground. And we don't have any other teams in the area, but you see this whole area is about to be consumed by the blue zone here shortly. All right, and Hyper and Sleeping Forest are in a fight right now. Let's go check this out. GK from N Hyper will end up getting thirsted here. Let's see, it's just Zephon, Fs, and Kindness left now. Alright, GKS over here, and Hyper. And then we got Men of 4 over there in the distance. Let's go ahead and, what was the other team I wanted to check out? Overnight. Alright, so this fight with Black Mamba and Overnight, you see Black Mamba has headed out of Raz, and they're going to be moving towards the next zone. Let's go over down here to Fairy Pier, to the middle of all that action going on right now. Let's show you what the area looks like currently around Men of 4 and these other groups. So you see Lotus Esports nearby, GKS not too far away, Men of 4, YKG, Sleeping Forest, Max Split, Straight on a Paul just got a knock. Let's go take them out. Vortex is able to catch Foops, man. And remember what I mentioned earlier, guys. This is the, essentially the old Mazexis team here. Baton there. Definitely recognize this name from the Mazexis roster last week. Crow as well. So they may have changed a few things up, but you see the two standing right now are the Mazexis members that were doing pretty well last week. I gotta say. They actually had a nice few later rounds that did end up kind of locking their position in, and it was in big part thanks to those two members we're looking at right now. All right, Joey from YKG coming over here. Let's go see. I think they did catch a solo member here by themselves. We saw a Knock and Thirst. All right, here is the current map. I'm actually going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see Overnight and Black Mamba still coming in from Roz. I think Black Mamba is on foot right now. So we'll see how that's going to develop moving forward. For now, Yakult Club is coming in right now, going right past another team. I think this may be a fight with GKS Esports in them. Here we go. They're looking. Bob sitting right here on this ridge. These two teams are absolutely aware of each other's presence. Here we go. Hero moves up and is getting lit up right now. Comes back around though, using that ridge for cover. Riva sitting here looking towards this team on that hill. Bob's come over here on the side looking for a flank. Sees the smoke. Gonna blind fire through it. Bob gets lit up. Forced to take cover right now. Dauntless is gonna third party this. Rose hits Sucky in the back. And may come up to try to quickly thirst that. Let's see if this is gonna work out. This could be a risky move. Yep, Salty's right there. And Rose could get hit in the back here if they're not careful. Halo will run over Sucky. Oh no, GKS Esports is going to move along and not choose to take that fight on. All right, the map just shifted again. Let's go have a look real fast, folks. And there you go. You can see the next map is going to be centered right on those hills outside of like Ferry Pier area. So this is going to be very, very interesting soon. Let's go check on Men of 4 over here. They're making their move into zone right now. All right, here we go. N-Hyper is going to come up and take this compound right here. All right, so GKS Esports is actually right next to Lotus. Let's go check these guys out and see if we got some action here. All right, so this next zone is definitely looking interesting. You see right now on the north side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, 6 teams if you count Greek Storm, 7 if you count N-Hyper. Really all getting ready to hold on to that north side of zone. Butterfly Effect was just coming in, and it looks like one of their members got taken out. Where is Butterfly Effect? Let's go find them. Team 5 over here. You see Solo jumped out full speed and does go down. Don't think that they were sniped out of the vehicle. I'm not really sure what happened over here, but we'll figure it out soon. All right, Overnight and Max Split right now are in a fight. Let's go have a look. Black Mamba out here as well. So Overnight's focused on Black Mamba. This fight's continuing with them too. This is the one I mentioned earlier that started out there in Razak, and now we have Max Split up above looking down at both of these teams. And the way Max Split plays this could be a lot of free eliminations for them if they don't move out of here, if they don't do something to counter what Max Split is trying to do here. You see they are splitting up right now. These two duos are going to maybe look for a flank on the one side. We'll see if Hugo and Curryboy are going to try and do the same or not. Oh, there we go. Hey, Black Mama decides to make their move away. And this is a risky move considering Batman is just perched up there, just begging to be shot. But it looks like they're going to be able to make it out of there for now. They are going to cruise right by Greek Storm here, and they are going to come into another of these sheds here. 412 Nomads moving by right now. Man of 4 holding on to this hill. Max split out here. Let's see what little Spooky's looking at. Nothing happening there just yet. So look at Masood and the gang. See what they're looking at. Ooh, Max split on GKS Esports. We're looking at Man of 4 who's peaking at 412 right now. GKS and Max split. That's advancing. We got to go check that out, guys. We're here right now. GKS, the rest of them have rolled up. You see they just took a ton of damage. That's 2 members GKS down. Rivas and Achilles end up taking down Hugo. But you see it's just Achilles standing right now. Curry Boy's got a smoke ready to throw. And Achilles trying to get a frag ready, not even smoking the area right now. Going for the explosive nade. Takes down Curry Boy. Beautiful throw right at his feet. He's going to try and take out Carrot here. And is he going to allow that? Curry Boy is able to get over. Achilles going for the res right now. And Max Split are taking their time. YKG on Dauntless is happening. Achilles going to move up, get a nade ready to throw out here while Max Split is going for their res. And they're not going to be able to get this res off. That was a beautifully thrown nade from Achilles. And I think that's it. Max Split will be eliminated there. Yes, indeed. Now that is a huge huge contrast to what we saw last week from Max Split. In their first round, they dropped 21 eliminations and got the win. And in this one, they're gonna drop just 1 elimination on their way out. So very surprising. Over here, we have Butterfly Effect and Lotus Esports trading off shots. I think. I don't know if I see Lotus Esports over here. Maybe I'm confusing them with someone else. Okay, so GKS and Overnight. Overnight is taking this position just above them. We also have Men of 4 and YKG. I think Men of 4 did just take out YKG? No, never mind, never mind. This is still happening over here. Govo? No, it's this member here from YKG. They're the last one standing. No, that's it. YKG gets taken out by Men of 4. Surprising there. It looks like they did try to crash their position. Men of 4 was able to defend it successfully. Nice job, Men of 4. All right, moving along here. 412 Nomads and Hyper are having a little fight. And remember, this is the former Mazexis team here. So definitely not surprised to hear that these two are facing off. And Hyper and Mazexis have had some legendary battles. And it looks like that is N Hyper getting the squad wipe on Mazexis over here. Excuse me, 412 Nomads. Yes, 412 has been taken out. Over here, Overnight, one of their members is down. Rize gonna try to get it back in over here to help out this teammate. It was Butterfly Effect. Looked like they absolutely lit up this little compound. Black Mamba NA, they're gonna have to start moving. See F's looking over here towards Men of 4. All right, let's just give you all a preview of what the map's looking like right now. How many teams are in, how many teams are out. And that is it right now. Butterfly Effect have a great hold on the middle of zone right now. Men of 4 and N Hyper. This is happening. N Hyper's pushing this. Let's jump in and see how this is going to go for them. Here we go. Kindness comes in hot. F's takes down Mexican. Korean and Nunavut are the last 2 left for Men of 4 after Masood got knocked. Kindness just took some damage. Korean is down. Nice shots from Kindness. It's going to be just Nunavut left for Men of 4 here. Was not really in position to help defend this this spot from N Hyper, and Nunavut's just gonna grab that vehicle and keep it moving there. Overnight's over here too right now, and this is definitely looking toxic. Yakult Club coming in from behind. Nunavut from Men of 4 just got taken out, so Men of 4 will get eliminated 9th place here. All right, Unknown takes down Salty. Oh, Zephon gets taken out by Bob. Yakult Club doing some damage here. Bob just got a heal off through the blue here, just barely, and is going to try to push and hyper here. F's going to pop out and take out Bob. Here comes GK is following up now as well. And goes down, but not before taking out and hyper. I don't even know who just got that nade. I think it was Overnight that got the nade on them. And that's it for Overnight. GKS will take them out. This is your top 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Any team that was on this northeast side of the current map or current zone was just put through the meat grinder, literally. So as of right now, Straight on a Paul, they were a full squad. One of their members just went down. Onion, Butterfly Effect still has a full squad. They're looking really good where they are. Over here, Straight on a Paul, a 3-man crew. They've got good access to the next zone. Actually, never mind. They're not going to have really any cover over there. I mean, currently where they are, but where they're moving is not going to be the best place to hold up. Sleeping Forest, I have not seen too much of them. We did see their name on the kill feed a little bit, but not like crazy. Here we go. Batman and the crew are coming in right now, and they're going to actually push up right on Butterfly Effect's compound. I like this push. This is aggressive. Batman coming in, immediately takes out Despise, who was trying to be sneaky. Spider-Man got lit up by Kubi's nade. And a third party coming in. Oh, Kubi takes down his own member with that molly. GKS Esports is in a heavy fight with Straight on a Paul right now. Straight on a Paul will get eliminated. GKS is holding on, is getting a good control of the situation right now with that high ground, and now they've got zone position as well. Debo on Batman, and let's go see Debo's creeping up with that DBS. He's getting hit in the back though, and Dior's helps out, does get the knock on Spooderman. Debo gets taken down. GKS are just watching from a distance, absolutely lighting up anyone that they have a chance to. Kubi is out here. Look at Kubi's HP right now. His legs were completely exposed. Butterfly Effect down to 3 members. No, 2 members now. No, never mind. Excuse me. Kubi was not down. So they're going to try to get this member picked up. Sleeping Forest is still up right now. They have not been eliminated. Malgon and Solo takes him out with that S12. You can see Butterfly Effect are not in a good position to counter attack GKS right now. GKS are just set up perfectly, just staring at this compound and taking shots whenever they see a chance. And we know that blue is coming in 4 seconds now. Butterfly Effect, they're about to be forced out, and this is not going to be too fun if you're them. Rivas gets the knock on Debo to start. Kubi is going to come up now and try to do something through here using that smoke as cover. He sees Hero and goes down, and that is all she wrote for round 1. GKS Esports will grab the victory, putting up a total of 13 eliminations on the way to that victory. Second place will go to Butterfly Effect, putting up a total of 7 eliminations, and third place will be Sleeping Forest with 6. All right, here are your stars of the match, guys. Rivas from GK Esports, it's going all out with 5 defeats. Dior's from GK Esports gets the best companion with 3 revives. Excuse me, GKS Esports, sorry. And then Hero Doto, also from GKS Esports, gets the final elimination for the win. Oh man, what a first round that was, guys. Definitely a lot of craziness on the north side of those later zones. Teams were crazy grouped up in these wide open areas, and we just saw once it passed like 4th zone, it was just a bloodbath. Teams were going down left and right. Any team that did prioritize going for Fairy Pier in that area was absolutely blessed. You saw that with Straight Outta Nepal. Who else did we see in there? Sleeping Forest, Butterfly Effect. Yeah, those three right there really benefited. Mana 4 as well, too. But Mana 4 actually ended up crossing the street, and they got a little bit screwed over on the spot that they tried to hold on to. But definitely a great first round there. GKS Esports leading the charge there. Obviously in first place. They are going to be the top team right now. This is 1 out of 5 matches done. We're going to head and get ready for the next round on Miramar. So I hope you guys are ready for the fun on that one. We got some replays coming at you from round 1 here shortly. Enjoy them, and we'll see you soon for the start of that next round. Okay, here we go, folks. Getting ready to start up round 2 on Miramar. Here is your list for this evening. Once again, some takeaways from that first round. Infinity was a team that I kind of expected to come out and turn some heads. They only came in with 2 members in that first round, though, which was surprising. Straight out of Nepal, they struggled a little bit to end their lobby last week in the community lobby. Although they did end up getting that top 6, they were able to get a top 3 or top 4 that last time. Not too bad of a round for them. Looking over at some of these other teams, GKS Esports was the top team that last time, had a full 4-man squad coming into that final circle, and they were able to use their numbers to just bully those other teams and pull out a solid victory. Coming up this round, the teams I'm going to be looking at, just a few of them. Overnight, I do think they're going to have a strong bounce back. 412 Nomads, we mentioned that's the former Mazexis squad. Looks like they have reformed. A few of those members are on 412 now. I'm also going to be looking at Dauntless. Dauntless is another team that looked really good in the previous rounds, and I do have somewhat high expectations for you Dauntless folks. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got the plane in the sky. Let's go ahead, jump in and see what we got here. And you can see the plane is coming up from the north central side of the map and going to go down to the southeast side over there towards Puerto Paraiso. And that's going to be a little bit of a funky plane path. Teams are not going to be able to jump down all the way there to the southwest unless they really go for a long drop here. From what I can tell, the teams aren't really going to go for that. We may have a few going for Pozo there on the north side, but I think that's going to be about as far west as we see teams go here. So we're going to go ahead and keep an eye on this screen for a second, see where these early fights are going to be, and then go from there. See, a lot of teams are jumping there at the end of the plane path, maybe going for Los Leones area. I see GKS Esports, YKG, Mana 4, straight out of Nepal, all jumping towards that Los Leones section. Over here, we do have Overnight and Black Mamba challenging each other once again. And that is surprising here. These teams have, they seem to have taken a liking to each other. Usually we don't see teams land this close this often. So San Martin is going to be contested. Black Mamba NA against Overnight. Absolutely loving this rivalry that's developing between these two teams. All right, just to give you guys a heads up, the zone did just shift. It's going to go far to the southeast and be centered almost just outside of Los Leones. So all those teams we saw jump down to the south are going to be blessed. Here we go. Unknown taking shots out here. I'm going to be ready to jump down there to Los Leones because it does look like Mana 4 and GKS are potentially going to take each other on soon. It might be a little bit misleading because of the map. You know, when you're zoomed out all the way, things look a little closer. And yeah, it is a little bit misleading here. We do have these two right here next to each other, or close to each other, Mexican and Dior's, but you can see they're actually like 2 blocks away. So that's not happening just yet. I think hanging out up here in San Martin is the move. And it looks like Infinity has missed another match here, or not another. They've missed one here. They were in the last one. No members fielded in this. And I do believe if they miss another one, that's a ban from the entire tournament. So we'll see if Infinity is able to field a roster here for these. Unfortunate to see. There was a lot of notice ahead. Teams had plenty of time to prepare. Some are still kind of limping to the barn. All right, so right now we are watching right here in San Martin, but you see these teams are going to have to start moving soon. Next, I'm going to be jumping to this area down here, Los Leones and GKS Esports next to each other. We did peek in that area, and there wasn't quite any fighting going on just yet. The buildings are giving team a lot of cover. As you can see, yeah, these two are not quite in position to have a fight just yet anyways. All right, looking over here, you can see that Black Mamba NA did move out of San Martin, and they're over here next to Hacienda, basically in Hacienda. Batman's going in there right now. They're going to hold this area down. But once again, this is all out of zone, so these teams are going to start moving. I assume they may have came here for the Gold Murado, which obviously is a guaranteed vehicle spawn. I think it is, right? Let's check. Is it in there? No, somebody else might have already grabbed it. I can't remember if that's a guaranteed spawn or not. All right, go check out what Sleeping Forest is doing here. They're coming in from La Bendita area, and they're actually heading in straight towards N Hyper over here in the distance. And look at this. It's Sleeping Forest that got the Gold Murado. I think this is it, right? Here we go, guys. Here we go. Spooderman and Superman are going to be taking on Fs and GK. GK's got that nade ready to throw. Let's see. He's gonna put that away and bring out the weapon instead. And you see the rest of Sleeping Forest are coming in to back up their teammates. This is going to be a 4v2 situation. As I say that, Zephon's going to pull up and give his teammates some support over here from the flank. Although it might be, this might be putting him in a tough spot here. I don't know. Can he see them? Yes, he can. And then Kindness is coming up on the other flank. I love how N Hyper is taking this on, but they need to support GK and Fs fast, otherwise they're gonna go down. Clearly they are outnumbered right now. Oh, GK gets taken down by Batman. Here comes Zephon from behind, and he's full sending it. GK got knocked, or got thirsted, excuse me. Fs is using this hill here, has his teammates watching his back. Spider-Man goes, or gets the nade on Zephon. Superman takes down Fs, and N Hyper is hurting right now. Sleeping Forest brought the fight to them for sure. Kindness, last one standing, still watching from the distance, but probably not going to be able to do too much from this far. Oh, he's actually taking those shots. He gets a knock on Batman. Okay. Made me eat my words right away. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much more than this, though. Uh-oh, my Elgato may have just unplugged. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. And surprising that surprising that Kindness is still taking this fight on. All right, moving back over here, guys, looking at this zone now. You can see Lotus and Max Split are out here in Impala area. Kindness is still here trying to take this fight on. I would just want to point that out. Kindness has a lot of courage, because I would have been out of there in a quick second. All right, Impala. We just mentioned Max Split was over here. They are not too far away from Lotus, who's to the north of them. Lotus Esports is north and across the street. No, okay, so they're not quite battling them at the moment, but they are close by. Over on the north side of zone right now, we've got teams heading inwards right now. Not Men of 4. I'm looking for 412. And so we got 412, Yakult Club next to each other here. We've also got Black Mamba a little farther over there towards the east. As of right now, Foopsman taking shots at Yakult Club as they're coming in. Foopsman is going to get hit hard and immediately get down. Okay, so 412 is going to keep moving for now. Let's go check out Lotus Esports here. Fetiche and Juan Heda moving here. And they are going to be in a good position to get an eye on Max Split from up here, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe Max was a little farther than I thought. Yeah, they're not really looking in that direction at the moment. All right, hey, we got a battle developing right now, straight out of Nepal. Looks like they are right next to GKS Esports over here. And it looks like Mena Ford is also in a fight right now with GKS Esports. 412 and Yakol Club is happening right now as well. There's a few fights breaking out at the moment, guys. Let's go check out 412. That's still happening. I think 412 has done some damage up here to the north. Yeah, it looks like they took out Yakol Club. Yakol Club is done for. They're going to be the first ones out here in this round 2, in fact. All right, GKS Esports is going to move away from here and attempt to regroup with some of the other teammates, maybe? I'm not sure where their other guy is. Achilles and Rivas are here, so that means that Hero on the north side of Los Leones is not with them currently. All right, and that's what the current zone is looking like right now. See, Greek Storm has pulled up towards the south side and are creeping in behind straight on a pole. And we still have GKS Esports and Mena 4 there next to each other. We've also got 412 and Sleeping Forest / Lotus Esports coming in next to each other. Let's go check out the point of view of 412, see what they're looking at right now. All right, hey, Dauntless is coming in right now too. Let's go see what they're looking at right now. They're looking uphill towards straight on a Paul. Ball and Cat marking that right now for the rest of his team. Nice shots from Ball and Cat. Takes down Russell. Vortex putting shots on Klaus right now. And you can see the rest of, or a few other members of Straight On Paul looking downhill at these guys right now too. Klaus gets hit but does not go down. The rest of Dauntless coming in. Rose gets the thirst on Russell. Onion Sir gets a counter shot on Rose to get the knock on them. Smurf Cat getting lit up from the side. Smurf Cat goes down. King's timing was really, really perfect there. Came up just as Smurf Cat came out of cover. And you can see Klaus is in the low ground, not in a good spot to help out his teammates. And Ballin' Cat is pinned down back here. Mena 4 and GKS Esports down below having their fight. They are not shooting uphill here. Onion Sir gets the thirst on Smurf Cat. Klaus pops out, tries to get some damage on Vortex. Ballin' Cat takes down Onion Sir. Ballin' Cat goes down. Straight on a Paul looking good in this fight currently. And you can see they are going to get their reses off here shortly. Klaus is forced to ditch the area and will not be able to get his teammates picked up, I don't think. Wait, never mind. Yes, he is going to ditch. All right, so nice job straight on a Paul. Doesn't quite get the squad wipe, but does get a few frags added to their total. All right, the zone just shifted again, folks. Zone just shifted, and as you can see, it is going to go, and it's actually touching water right now. So that is going to make this a difficult one for these teams. There's that much less land in play right now. This is going to get very interesting, especially on that north side here soon. All right, so let's go check it out. It looks like Overnight are going to be one of the first ones on their way in. They're taking shots from left and right. It's YKG shooting at them from over the shoulder right now, and they are going to find some cover here. And no surprise, looking at the map right now, GKS Esports are the first team to get themselves right in the middle of zone. Endorphin's coming over the hill looking at Overnight, and he gets hit with a few shots, but does not get taken down, surprisingly. It looked like he was going to be an easy knock. Oh, Baton able to take down Qin. And what a push. Baton will take out Qin and Nito as a solo. Great push. All right, straight up Paul on Dauntless. Klaus just got taken out. That's it for Dauntless this one. Overnight still has Rize and Unknown left. I just want to point out Kindness is a solo here, holding on to this freaking lighthouse here, putting shots towards Butterfly Effect. I love it. YKG up here, right behind Lotus Esports. We saw them taking shots at 412 as they went by. No, at Overnight as they went by. Juanjeda and Felice taking shots right now from Endorphin. Endorphin does get the knock on Felice. Juanjeda goes down right afterwards. 412 laid the trap, and they spring it at the perfect time to get those two quick eliminations on Lotus Esports. Fishy and Ghost are the last two left from that team, and neither one of them are looking too good. Fishy's low, sending nades over here towards Black Mamba, who's pushing him. Poppy Triste just missed that. There we go. He gets the knock now. Good shots. Unknown gets a knock. Or wait, it was... Excuse me, I'm mixing the two unknowns up. 412 Nomads here. Looking outwards towards Black Mamba behind them. And this is third stage, so these teams aren't taking too much damage in the blue just yet. They can stay out there if needed. Ghost on Batman of Sleeping Forest. Poppy Triste gets a knock on Baton. Joey just misses opportunity to get the knock on Endorphin out there. Let's go see. Chico Here we go. Oh my goodness, Chico just got absolutely lit up there. A few of those hits were definitely headshots to begin with. And this member's trying to decide how they want to approach this. Has the S-12 ready. Oh, the nade from Foops, man. Great nade. Great counter nade to stop that push in its tracks. YKG down to just Joey now. No, excuse me. Joey and Ovo. And Joey's just going to move out of there. 412 now. Are taking damage from somebody else. Who is it? It's Black Mamba. See, Endorphin and Crow are both down. Foops is going to come up. Let's see what Overnight's looking at. .412 should be able to get back up to full strength up there. You see that they are not getting harassed by Black Mamba. Although Batman's coming up on the roof here. No, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get an angle up where 412 is. Over here, Max Split and Sleeping Forest are right next to one another, right across the street. Superman is down, and let's see. Here comes Curry Boy pushing across the street. He gets absolutely crushed there by... Who was it that just got the knock on him? I think it was Batman. Great shots. Here comes Hugo, gonna cross the street. Was on two wheels for a second. Alright, Black Mamba rolling through. Chill Boy got taken out. And Black Mamba tried to roll up on that compound. They got absolutely torn up. Black Mamba only has one member left. It's unknown. And that is it for Black Mamba. Yes, that's a tough one for them. Curry Boy is down. And so Max Split will just be hanging on as well with two members. Overnight uphill. They're down to one member now as well. And this just got crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Hugo Boss takes out Superman. Max Split is not done yet. Ooh. Overnight up here. Rize and Unknown are getting pushed by that 412 squad. See, Foopsman went down, but still three members left. Foopsman will end up getting thirsted. Looks like GKS Esports third party that just a little bit. Baton Sky on that Overnight member. That's it for Overnight. They will take 11th place out here. I didn't know that lighthouse existed either, Texas. They added a few different things like later on. I knew about the one in Erangel, but I did not know about that one. YKG on straight out of Nepal. 412 are hurting right now. GKS Esports has the angle from up above. GKS Esports already with one win under their belt are looking pretty good right now. They've only got 2 eliminations this round, though. I thought they had been in more fights. Here comes the nade. That was a beautiful nade. Takes down Endorphin. Rivas. Great throw. Max Split and Butterfly Effect are hurting right now. Butterfly Effect more so. Although Hugo Boss just went down. That's it for Max Split. Solo getting hit hard right now. Sleeping Forest was able to get out of that situation they were in with the 2-man. As you can see at the moment, this northeast side is a bit crazy. Butterfly Effect behind everybody as they're trying to have their fight on the hill. Butterfly effect is in the blue right now, though, and it is 5th stage of the blue. Kubi goes down. And that whole team is not going to be looking too good there. Unless they can get some kind of vehicle, I feel like. Solo goes down, and it's literally just Despise left now, who's just going to heal through the blue. And that's the smart decision here. Oh, Rivas goes down, though. Despise was not done. And now let's see. That may open the door here for Sleeping Forest to do some damage to GKS. I don't know, though. Hirodoto going for Rivas right now. And you can see that they do have the higher ground. These nades that Sleeping Forest are throwing are not going to go far enough to reach that. All right, we're going to move over here to YKG and Greek Storm, who are having a good fight right now. Kindness takes down Always of Greek Storm. Kindness is that solo from N Hyper. Love that. Joey takes down Bolita of Greek Storm. And then Kindness comes in and cleans him up. And Hyper getting helped a little bit there by YKG. All right, so Greek Storm has been a lot of their members taken out by YKG and others. YKG themselves are a duo right now. GKS Esports has one of the largest squads left. Actually, Men of 4 as a full squad is the largest team left. They're looking good right now coming in to this 7th stage. They do need to get themselves in a decent position, though, and I think they're going to have to rout one of these teams they're pushing right now. This is going to be Men of 4 against YKG. They've got the numbers. Nunavut getting hit hard in the back. GKS takes him down, and Hyper goes down to Men of 4. Can Masood get out of the blue is the question. You see Korean went down too. Men of 4 were not quite in zone yet, and they just got absolutely shredded on their way up. But I think Masood gets that res off if Joey doesn't hit this nade, that is. You see he's tossing nades right now, trying to catch them. Knows that they're in that general area. What a nade there! And that is it. Joey will finish off Men of 4. They're going to take 3rd place. Good throw from Joey. All right, GKS Esports gets themselves into another top 3 situation here. And YKG have got their work cut out for them. It's going to be a 3v2 situation. Joey and Ovo against Rivas, Achilles, and Hirodoto. Joey's getting ready to throw these guys. Oh, Joey throws the pan. The pan almost hit. It almost hit. Joey goes down, though, to Achilles. And it's going to be just Ovo now in a 1v3 situation after Joey gets lit up with that nade. And Ovo, what is Ovo going to do here? They're just going to fall back. And GKS Esports knows right now that it's just them versus 1. They can see how many players are left. They know that it's just them. So I don't know what exactly Ovo is going to try and do here. This is interesting. Blue is going to force him up anyways. I think at this point you just let the zone take you out. Although here's Ovo about to take on Rivas. And he is just going to go and lay down and let the blue take him out. And that is the smart decision there. You don't give the other team that point. Obviously, it's going to be a hard situation to overcome in a 1v3. So I absolutely applaud that decision there from Ovo YKG. So here we go, guys. GKS does end up taking 1st place, putting up 10 overall. Nice job to them. That's 2 in a row. 2 wins in a row for GKS. And they've definitely come out to play tonight. YKG will grab 2nd place, putting up a total of 7. And 3rd place is Men of 4 with 2. All right, here starts the match. Spooderman from Sleeping Forest gets the best opinion with 3 revives. And let me see. I think I can determine who got the best. You know who that Going Aloud award goes to is Baton Sky from 412 Nomads. For whatever reason, his name isn't showing up, but I still have the other results list on my iPad. So, all right. There we go, guys. Definitely a good round on Miramar there. GKS Esports with a second win in a row tonight, coming out strong in this lobby. I didn't think we were going to see a team come out this dominant, considering we didn't see that too much in the previous stages. But GKS Esports, they definitely came out strong tonight with something to prove. And they are, without a doubt, holding on to that top spot right now. Some of the teams that have been looking pretty good here tonight. Sleeping Forest was a team that did look really good that first round. Second round, they got taken out a little bit early on that one. I think they did end up taking, let's see. They actually took fourth place, so Sleeping Forest wasn't too bad on that one. YKG is another team that's looked really good this evening. I have high hopes for them moving forward into the later rounds. YKG definitely playing with some purpose. Obviously, GKS right now, though, is just rolling on all fours, feeling it. If these other teams can't slow them down on their momentum, I think GKS Esports is headed for an overwhelming victory tonight. But we'll see. Anyways, going to go ahead and get these replays ready for you guys. Round 3 on Sanhok will start in about, what's that, 7 minutes. All right, so we'll see y'all here soon for the start of round 3 on Sanhok. All right, see you shortly. All right, so sorry about that, guys. We are back to it. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on. Sorry for that delay. I did have a slightly late start because of my cute little doggo. We had to run out real quick. Let's go check out and see what we got going on over here. It does look like we have Straight Outta Nepal going against YKG. And my map account got kicked out of the lobby. Love that. All right, over here. Sleeping Forest in trouble. Alright, Dauntless against Butterfly Effect. Ooh, Dauntless is starting right now too. And you see this is a hot boot camp drop. Butterfly Effect just got taken out. Black Mamba here, and now Dauntless. Trying to load up my... Alright, that fight with Yakko Club and Sleeping Force, it's advancing right now too. I do want to see how this is going to go on. I'm sorry that I won't have the map to show in a special scene like I usually do, guys. We're just going to have to do it like this. For whatever reason, my account got kicked from the lobby. Something about server timed out or something. Ooh, Klaus gets hit hard there. Klaus just got hit hard, has to back off. Smurfcat is down. Klaus, last one standing now. Oh, try to do something, but does end up getting taken out here by Black Mamba NA. Alright, let's go see YKG right now. They're up north fighting with Straight Outta Nepal. Onion Sir is down. Gobo on King. Chico takes down that Straight Outta Nepal member. Chico goes down too, though. Russell naded him. Where's Russell at? Oh yeah, Russell just got knocked in thirst. I guess he threw the nade just before he went down. Oh wow, that's a lot of info there about Miramar, son. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. I haven't been able to explore too much of the prison area, honestly. I appreciate the heads up on that. There's definitely a lot of places you wouldn't know about, considering how often the zone will finish in the middle of the map rather than the corners. Alright, so Straight Outta Nepal will end up getting squad wiped here by YKG. Great way to start the match for YKG. If we go look at who's been eliminated so far, it is Butterfly Effect, Dauntless, Sleeping Forest, Straight Outta Nepal. A few of these teams that had some top finishes, so this definitely shakes things up just a little bit. Team I'm surprised to see taken out this early was Straight Outta Nepal. They actually had a really good early round in round one, but looks like it was not meant to be this round. No, you may. All right. So it looks like we do have a little bit of time between the next fights. All right, surprising we are down to 11 teams. This is definitely a hot drop here. All right, let's see. We've got Men of 4. Not too far away from N Hyper here. Fs takes out Nunavut. If I can get to hit his name. There we go. Oh, what a nade from Fs. Catches Korean over there. Let's see if Mexican and Masood can come in and help him out. They're actually going to back off. Or are they? We'll see momentarily. They are going to back off of this. And honestly, it's probably a smart decision considering that it's just 2 of them and they are about to be going against a full squad of N Hyper members. Let's go check out 412 and see what this group is up to this round. All right. And Hyper will end up getting that other thirst on the down Men of 4 member. All right. I assume we're going to see something here soon with Black Mamba and Men of 4. Ooh, we also have Lotus coming in from behind overnight here, although they haven't crested this hill yet. This is definitely going to happen here soon. You see Overnight's looking uphill. They hear the vehicles. But it looks like Lotus is not quite aware of Overnight here. And you can see they're actually moving along this hill. And may not pass by these guys on their way in. All right, we're definitely going to see 412 engaging one of these teams here soon. As you see, that next zone does come inwards and will be touching Ruins, Painan, and a little bit of Nakam. All right, GKS Esports here next to YKG. These two are creeping up close to one another. I'm expecting a little bit of action here, maybe. .412 not far away either. They're looking down on YKG right now. At least this solo member, Baton Sky, is. Rize on Gara. There we go. That overnight fight we were watching has finally started. They're looking uphill towards Lotus Esports. Lotus Esports down to 3 members right now. Down to 2 members, in fact, with Gara and Ghost being taken out early. You see, they are the ones that tried to push up to that compound overnight. Made them pay for it. See, he's gonna disable that vehicle. Looks like he is. Fishy looking for that quick angle, peeks it for a second, but comes right back in. Iche looking for a better angle up above, but Overnight's just not giving it to him. And moves back over there to pick up Fishy. All right, let's go over here with GKS. That fight looks like it's not going to come to a head there. YKG holding on to this compound just outside of ruins next to GKS. They're also not far away from 412 Nomads. Or excuse me, 412 Esports. Oh no, it is 412 Nomads. Haha, I was right. All right, and Hyper ends up getting a knock. Let's go check them out. All right, and look at the next zone. It's going to go right on top of these 3 teams that have set themselves up right in this area. Oh, and Hyper taking damage right now from Lotus. GK and Kindness both went down. It's going to just be F's left who's trying to heal. Oh, excuse me, F's and Zfon. YKG on GK's Esports. F's goes down. Good nade from Fettiche. Zfon, last one standing, going to grab this vehicle and try and just go uphill. And is going to start getting fired on. Can Zfon get in cover? Look how low he is right now. He does find the cover that he was searching for. Does find a little bit of a safe area. Here's Mana 4 coming through right now. They are getting lit up right now as well. And it is going to be 412 sending those shots. Mana 4 going to come right through the area where Greek Storm is holding on to, and they're going to have to ditch the vehicle here. Little Spooky's already watching them from the distance. You see Mexican is looking there and gets absolutely torn up. All of Greek Storm were ready, and they will take out Mana 4 as they get their vehicle disabled. Unfortunate for Mana 4. If they had that back tire, they probably could have gotten through there. YKG against GK's Esports, GKS Esports, and I think GKS may have just gotten taken out. Yes! YKG takes down the top dogs. Good job to YKG. I wish I could have seen that fight. All right, so Zfon is not done. Zfon's still fighting strong. Takes out one of the Black Mamba members. Zephon sending some preemptive shots. Oh, Zephon does end up getting taken out. Good try to them. .412. Oh, excuse me. It's max split on overnight right now with .412 behind. Qin is the solo member left. Does end up getting some good shots on Endorphin to take them down. .412 down to 2 members currently. Qin should be able to get back up. Baton gonna move over to get the res on Endorphin. Good teammate. Qin may try to push this. Let's see. Qin on Chill Boy. Nito will end up getting thirsted. That's it for overnight. .412 will take them down. Alright, so 7 teams left, 21 overall. Black Mamba takes out the last members, or excuse me, one of the last members of Lotus Esports. Fishy is going to be the last one standing now and needs to start healing through this blue. Murado of Max Split just went down. And I mentioned earlier, Max Split was a team I was surprised with how they've played so far tonight. They have been eliminated early on in most of these rounds after having a really, really good set of rounds in the group stages, in the qualifier stages. And Baton takes down Curry Boy, absolutely lights him up. In fact, all of .412 is sitting on this hill. Hugo Boss is going to try to go up the hill, maybe to challenge these guys. Ends up pulling out a nade. Let's see how he's going to go with this one. See, Chill Boy is down over there. Or excuse me, it's Curry Boy that's down. Chill Boy is the other one that's standing. Oh, Hugo Boss goes down. Great counter nade from Baton. All right, and that's it for, excuse me, I think it was Curry Boy. It's just Chill Boy and Hugo Boss left. They're trying to stop .412 from pushing up, and that is it. .412 will get that quick squad wipe on them. Nice job, .412. All right, so 5 teams left, 12 overall. That next zone has shifted down over here, just outside of Ruins. Currently, YKG and Yakol Club are looking pretty good where they are. We just saw Greek Storm take out Black Mamba. So it's 11 people left, 4 teams overall. Currently, .412 have a 3-man crew after losing Endorphin. YKG is a 2-man crew. Greek Storm's a full 4-man squad, and Yakol Club has 2. This is looking interesting for Greek Storm for sure. As a full squad, that's going to do a lot for them trying to come in and capture one of these positions from one of the other teams. Here comes Baton Sky. Salty pops out, gets some great shots on him, and will get the knock. Baton needs his teammates behind. Foopsman goes down. Bob was waiting out in the blue, and what an ambush position this was for them. Bob will get the squad wipe. He's going to try and get out of the blue, but the blue will take him out. Yakol Club will stay alive right now. It's going to be a 4v2v1 with Greek Storm having a great advantage on the other teams in this final zone, or in this top 3 situation is what we'll call it. All right, so Salty got a knock on one of the Greek Storm members. Bolita knew they were over here. You see Ecog coming over to try to get the res. Salty's looking over towards YKG right now. You can see how many smokes are coming over from the rest of Greek Storm to help out their team. A little spooky and always good position right now. I think that Joey and this other YKG member are just going to stay where they are. They've got a compound in the next zone. They can technically gatekeep these guys a little bit, although you see Greek Storm does have a lot of cover with these rocks. Place your bets right now, folks. I'm putting my money on either Greek Storm or YKG. Obviously, Greek Storm having the greater numbers right now, though. I am leaning towards them, but anything can happen here. We've seen 1v4s pulled off. We've seen teams that had the almost guaranteed win drop the ball. So it ain't over till the fat lady sings, is what they say, right? This solo right here could be the difference maker. They don't realize that he's sitting here. And see that blue is creeping up on Salty. Salty got a good amount of damage on Bolita, but could not do too much more than that one shot he got off. All right, 4v2 situation incoming, and the zone goes right for the middle. Always immediately gets himself in position behind this tree. Joey and this other member are definitely in an interesting situation right now. And they can't really do too much here right now. They're trying to. They're definitely pinned down with his gunfire, though. And here's this member. He comes out for half a second. Tries to do something. What a nade there from Joey. Takes one of them down at least. He gets the transfer. And Bolita will pop out to finish him off. Greek Storm will deny the comeback for YKG. They're going to put up 7 eliminations on their way to that first place finish. Nice job, Greek Storm. Second place will be YKG, putting up 8 total. And third place will be Yakult Club with 7. All right, here are your stars of the match. It's going to be Fittest from Lotus with the Going All Out Award, getting 4 defeats. Ecog from Greek Storm gets a best man companion with 2 revives. And Bolita will get the final elimination for the win. Okay, guys. Okay, definitely a lot of fun there on that round 3 of Sanhok. And no shortage of action in that one. YKG looked really good in that. I like the way that they're playing it a lot early on. They were looking good as a full squad coming into the end, but Greek Storm was looking good that whole match as well. They did have more members coming into the end, and they were able to leverage their position to get that win over the other teams. So Greek Storm, very, very nice job to them. YKG getting another top 3 finish. I do believe that they are emerging as the next top team now. After GKS Esports fell off that round 3. I think it is going to be a close one right now, but I do believe that YKG has been a bit more consistent and will be just ahead of GKS on the point total. Although I could be completely wrong. This is all a guess, but that is what I'm thinking right now. Let's go have a look at the slot list again. Guys, something important to note. Infinity, down there at the bottom right, they have been banned. They are done. They've missed 2 games of this, and the rules explicitly state at any missed matches of this stage, of any stage, in fact, is an immediate ban. So we actually gave them a little bit of leeway, gave them a chance to come back in. They did not, so they are out. That is interesting. Very surprised to see that, especially with these teams. This is the winners phase. All you had to do was play to get into, or not all you had to do was play, but excuse me, these teams were not facing an immediate elimination. The bottom teams were the ones being knocked down to a different lobby. And it looks like these teams, or excuse me, I was mistaken on that. There are more of these teams from this lobby that would make the next round, less teams that would be eliminated in this lobby. So teams did have a better chance to make it to the next round, and it looks like Infinity just was not able to field enough players on this one. So unfortunate to see. But yes, guys, we're going to see what's happening in this next one. Very curious to see how GKS Esports is going to respond to that. YKG is the other team I've got a close eye on. This should be a really, really interesting round 3 and 4. With that in mind, we're going to go ahead and take another break. We got a few replays set up for you, and we'll be back here shortly with the start of round 4 on Vikendi. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. About to start round 4. The lobby is open and the countdown is on. So the two teams that have really grabbed my attention tonight, I mentioned it after the end of that last round, YKG and GKS Esports. They have been on a roll, pretty consistent throughout every match. GKS Esports did get eliminated a little bit early that last time, but they did have a few eliminations under their belt as well. So they are going to be looking to build on that and really solidify their top spot here. I think this map will really determine who's going to be the number 1 team. Whoever does better with YKG and GKS will take that number 1 spot. All right, guys, plane is in the air now. Let's go ahead and see what the plane path is looking like. All right. Oh, it looks like my air server may have crashed. I love when that happens. Let's load that right back up. All right, and there we go. There we go. As you can see, plane path is coming in from the northeast, going straight down to the south center of the map. Let's see if we're going to have any hot drops to begin with on this one. All right, it looks like Black Mamba maybe jumping with Dauntless out here. We're going to see where they're going to try to go. I think Gorica may be the target for those two. Yep, it looks like Gorica is going to be the goal. All right, so they're going to be landing right now. Dauntless is going to be landing behind them a little bit late. And you can see that GKS Esports has their eye on them. Lotus is already in a fight to start out. Fittest will end up getting a knock and thirst on one of these Straight on a Paul members. Onion Sir is going to push this now. Has the Bison ready. Gets absolutely lit up with that Tommy gun that Fittest had. And you can see Russell and Vortex are the last two from this team here. All right, so Dauntless against GKS right now is happening as well. Let's go check these guys out. They just traded off one each. Hirodoto takes out Rose. Over here, Rose got knocked and thirsted. Klaus is going to push this now. Klaus only has a nade and a Tommy gun. And Klaus got the knock on Hero. Klaus needs a little bit of backup right now. He has nobody with him. Oh, Klaus just hit that member hard. And Klaus does go down to Dior's. Where's the rest of Dauntless? Smurfcat and Ballin' Cat are downhill over here, deeper in the city. Although they are coming up right now. And Hyper and Butterfly Effect are having a fight right now as well. Let's go see if Smurfcat's going to push this or what. I don't know if this is the best choice to push this as a solo. And you can see that Smurfcat does back off just a little bit. Maybe grabs a few more supplies before really pushing this. Let's see, was there any other... Who's the other fight that we just saw? Oh, you know what? It's Sleeping Forest over here. We're going to come right back to that in a moment, guys, but Sleeping Forest and 412 Nomads are in a good little battle down here to the south. And then Lotus just took out another Straight on a Paul member. Spooderman is down. Batman pops out, gets some shots over on Spooder. And Batman took a lot of damage, but he does end up getting that knock here. Batman's gonna push this. Maybe try to deny Crow getting this res on Foopsman. Ooh, Batman just took a little damage from Crow here. Crow going for the res again. Batman, I don't know where Batman was looking. He was looking at Endorphin. Oh, that's exactly what it was. Endorphin was an enemy. He was trying to take him out, and that opened the door for Crow to pop out and get that quick thirst. Ball and Cat on Hirodoto. That fight's advancing. You see Spider-Man is not going to push this. All right, here we go, guys. This is going to be a good fight with Dauntless and GKS. GKS actually only has one member left. It's Dior's. Alright, so it looks like it's just a lot of back and forth right now. Let's go just have a quick peek at the map, show you guys what it's looking like on that end. And 412 actually just won their fight against Sleeping Forest. And Hyper against Butterfly Effect. Dior's is finally going to push this now. Feeling good. Zephon just took out Monster of Butterfly Effect. Oh, Dior's gets the quick knock on Ball and Cat. Nice shot with that DBS. Now let's see. Ball and Cat is the last one. And the last of the two teams actually going at it in a 1v1. Love seeing these. It looks like Ball and Cat is just going to stay where they are and just wait for an opportunity to present itself for them to strike. Which I like a lot, actually. Alright, so switching back over to the map scene, guys. You see Metaphor and Greek Storm right next to each other. Overnight, not far away from that. Let's go have a look and see what Metaphor is looking at here. Ooh, Overnight and Yackle Club. That's over here. Unknown crept up. And you can see Yackle Club are positioned right between Overnight and Greek Storm. Fang Piao goes down. Ecog and the Greek Storm team are third party in this. This is going to be a tough one for Yackle Club. Unknown going at it with Sucky. Unknown goes down. Sucky with some great DBS shots. Here comes Nito now. Salty and Sucky are both taking cover in this building here in the corner of the compound. Unknown will get thirsted. A lot of guesswork going on right now with these nades being thrown in. That actually did a little bit of damage to Salty. Hewen does end up taking out Bob. That was a thirst on Bob. Masood on Joey. So that's Mana 4 and YKG in a fight right now. Sucky just took a little bit of damage. Zephon on Butterfly Effect. There's YKG. You see Ovo just got thirsted. We do want to see how this fight's going to conclude, although Butterfly Effect and N-Hyper are having a great one right now, it looks like, as is Mana 4 and YKG. You know what? We're going to come back to that real quick. We do have the Mana 4 group here. Okay, it's not an up-close fight. It looks like they are just a bit of a distance away. It's long-range shots that are ruling that fight. Let's look at it from the point of view of the defenders here. That's how I usually like to look at these. Salty pre-fire on that staircase. Ooh, the molly. Rize is going to force Sucky to go inside. Salty looking over that railing in this big room here, and you can see that Overnight is not pushing this right now. They know that Yakult Club are dug in here. Let's see. Nito's going to go for the smoke here. I like this. See, Nito is looking up top there, maybe trying to find an angle on one of them as they peek over. Nito's going to pre-fire it. Rize going for the clutch here, trying to jump up on one of these roofs. Oh, that would be so clutch. I think you could do it from right here, can't you? I feel like right here to this roof would be the move. Black Mamba just got a knock on one of the Lotus Esports members, I believe. And Hyper over here getting forced away from Mana 4's compound. Here comes Rize. Oh, Rize pops up, takes out Salty. What a push. And that's it. Overnight strikes and will end up taking out Yakult Club. Over here, Mana 4, they still have Greek Storm across the way. Let's go look and see how the map has developed while we were watching that fight. We're going to show you the different locations teams have chosen to hold on to. You see YKG right now taking shots towards N-Hyper to the east. Mana 4 and Greek Storm right in the middle here, as is Overnight. We've got Black Mamba pushing up towards Lotus Esports. Let's go check that out. This is going to be in the Podvosto area. And as I moved away, Greek Storm just got a knock on Nunavut of Mana 4. So Greek Storm and Mana 4, that fight may be about to pop off. We're going to keep a close eye on the kill feed, and if I see another one, I'm going to jump to that fight right away. Yeah, it looks like this fight's not happening just yet. Overnight is jumping in that situation with Greek Storm, third party in it, and getting a knock on one of them. That's definitely going to stop Greek Storm in their tracks. Actually, they weren't even going for a push. I thought maybe they were, but see Bolita right now just coming up, going to try to get their teammate picked up. Will be able to get ECOG grabbed there. Baton Sky on Q-in. So over here, Overnight, it gets third party just a bit by 412 Nomads. And now we have N-Hyper and Max Split also exchanging fire. All right, the next zone is going to make things very interesting out here, guys. Ooh, Overnight is getting pushed right now. This is 412 that have come up on their compound. 3 members of actually a full squad of 412 members. And then overnight did end up losing unknown. So it's a 4v3 situation here. And it's funny, we just saw this situation. Overnight was on the opposite side trying to defend it. But you see Rize is out here on the edge. Qin and Nito are holding on to the low area. Let's see what Qin's got here for him. Qin sitting here just watching and waiting to pounce. See, they know where Qin is. They're just shooting right on the edge. Rize coming in hot with the DBS. Oh, gets the double knock. Beautiful shots with that DBS. Will choose to start healing. And I think Nito's the final one standing from overnight. Yes, they are. Nito takes a little bit of damage. Is going to push around and decides to start healing. Just a back and forth right now. Who's going to make the first mistake? And Nito's got the perfect weapon for this with plenty of ammo. But they also may be an easy third party if they stay out here for too long, honestly. I'm talking about from back here. Yeah, look how much open space is back there. Oh, got some damage and hit a second shot too, just barely. I'm surprised that didn't do more. Nito needs to start reloading, does now, and we'll get the M4 out. Starts taking shots towards Endorphin, and Endorphin is definitely called out where the rest of them are. Baton will take out Nito there with a final nade. All right, so overnight is done. 412. We'll be the ones to eliminate them. All right, let's go over back to the map, ladies and gentlemen. The zone is going to shift again here shortly. But that is what we're looking at right now. This next shift is going to be super important. It could really make or break some of these teams' strategies. So you see YKG are looking over there towards 412. Mana 4 holding it down right now where they are. They've got Greek Storm right behind them. The rest of the zone is pretty wide open. We do have N Hyper to the north side, rotating to the north, or rotating up there, kind of behind Max Split. And actually, as I say that, Kindness is coming in right towards that compound. Let's see, is this going to happen? No. Kindness ends up turning around. And, well, I don't know. Are they going to head in that direction or not? All right, either way, we'll see. That next zone has shifted. You see it's going to be on the south side now. And no team is really right in the middle. Greek Storm, YKG are the ones who benefit the most from that shift. Let's go look at Greek Storm again, see how they are adjusting after that shift. It looks like they're going to stay right where they are. Over here, and Hyper's creeping up behind them. Kindness is going to come in and is going to start getting shot up by ECOG. Kindness is in trouble here. Luckily, he had his teammate nearby. Even if he went down there, he might have been able to make something happen. But either way, Kindness is able to get back and will heal and get back up to full HP shortly. .412 starting to take a little bit of damage. Oh, Despise gets absolutely lit up by Nunavut and the Mena 4 crew. So 10 teams left, 28 overall. Chico's getting fired on. Ecog looking over there towards N Hyper. Chico on Baton Sky. That's over here. YKG looking down there towards 412. Not going to be able to confirm that, though, I don't think. You see Baton should be able to get picked up right away. The next zone just shifted again, ladies and gentlemen. And just creeping in right now. You see no team has the very center of zone, but Black Mamba, N Hyper, and Max Split are all in good position to try to push for that. We do have Chico moving up right now too, but it's a solo. Crow does end up getting a knock on that YKG member whose name I don't know how to pronounce. And Chico ditched his teammate, and his teammate is going to be done. The rest of Black Mamba are moving around, going to get out of this compound. Crow on that YKG member will confirm that. Alright, Kindness takes out one of the Greek Storm members. Looks like he blew up their vehicle. Oh, they're right on top of this. They push that compound aggressively. And Lil Spooky, last one from Greek Storm here, and Hyper, along with maybe Mana 4 over here, lighten them up. GK gonna throw a molly on this. Nice shots there. GK does end up getting the knock with that M4 on Ecog. Kindness is in here, could pop out, but I think doesn't want to pop out too suddenly. May go down. Oh, just took a little bit of damage from that nade, and N Hyper will end up getting that squad wipe on Greek Storm and take them out early. Alright, so Greek Storm was one of the teams I was looking at that was looking pretty good overall. They did end up getting that win that last time, but you see they are taken out in this one by N Hyper. Chico of YKG is taken on 412 here. No fear at the moment. I absolutely love it. Is going to come in now. What an aggressive push. And somehow Chico didn't take any shots even from Baton over here. I thought Chico was going to get absolutely lit up. Oh, missed his DBS shots, and Crow. Nice return shots to take them out. Alright, Korean on Fs of N Hyper. That's these guys up here. We got Mana 4 on one side. We've got Max Split over on the other. Kindness coming over here throwing some nades at them. GK looking over the top of Mana 4 here. Nice shots from GK on Korean down there. Masood in a tough spot to return fire, but he is in cover right now. There we go. And Hyper just full sended on this compound. Mexican, the last one standing, in N Hyper will take out Man of 4 quickly. Nice push by them. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Top 4 situation here. All of these teams have numbers right now. We come over to Max Split as they're making their move. Jassy Boy did just take out one of their vehicles. Luckily, it was a solo member. You can see right now, that is it. They are going to get taken out on that rotation. Tough break for Max Split. They're going to go down 4th overall. All right. So this is your top 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's Team 16, Black Mamba NA. It's Team 7, 412 Nomads. And it's Team 6, Hyper Esports. Place your bets right now, folks. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Here we go. Hyper does have position on the edge of this current zone. All 3 of these teams do. In fact, Poppy Tree Stay gets taken down by Fs. They try to go for the Thirst, but just miss it. And 412 creeping up right now. They are going to try to push this. Endorphin sending shots back over. Missed a few of those. And it looks like the next zone shift is what's really going to force this situation here. All right. So 412 will get the zone towards them here. Black Mamba is going to have to start moving up soon, as is Hyper. And 412 have the lower ground. Important to note here that Black Mamba and Hyper will be coming from uphill, which could make a difference. I mean, 412 are in a good spot to gatekeep, but obviously nades go a little farther if they're downhill. Jassy Boy gets taken down. Good shots from Crow, and Black Mamba's going to need to scramble to get that res off. Actually, never mind. They have time. The zone has not started to move just yet. Oh, no, yeah, it has. Yes, it has. So they're going to leave Jassy Boy. Black Mamba's going to be down to just 2 members now, and it looks like Fs is trying to come up. Just got hit with a few good shots from Endorphin. Jassy Boy actually was able to get up. I'm surprised. I thought they were leaving him, but is still going to be able to get picked up. And Hyper creeping over. And that zone is going to push them a little more forward. I think Kindness may just be getting into the edge of zone there. GK is going to have to come up. He does start getting good shots over there towards Black Mamba, but he's going to be exposed if he does creep up too much, if he does leave his head out there too far. And look at Hyper. They're all on top of one another. One well-tossed nade could take them down, but they can also return fire well right now. GK's down. Kindness returns the good shots to Unknown. And he's just watching and waiting. Is he going to go for the res? He might be visible if he goes for this res right now. And you can see these other folks are trying to get this off right now. Here we go. Black Mamba going to get some nades. What a nade from Jassy Boy. Takes out GK, Fs, and the rest of Hyper. Great toss. It's a 3v2 here. Black Mamba NA taking on 412 Nomads. If I'm Black Mamba NA, I'm throwing some nades in this direction. I don't know if they have any, though. That's the thing to note. Yep, no nades for him, no nades for him. Neither one of these guys have any to go off of, just heals. Maybe a 1 or 2 here or there. So Jassy Boy trying to creep around and is going to have to stand up and start running through this smoke, but does have cover right now. Important to note, although Baton was waiting and takes him down. Popping Tree State takes down Endorphin. He's gonna run out of the smoke now, and he is shooting like a madman, but is gonna come up short on that one. 412 Nomads in round 4. They are able to grab the win, putting up 13 eliminations overall. Great job, 412 Nomads. Second place will be Black Mamba NA with 3 members getting 9 total. Great finish for them. And then third place will be N Hyper, putting up a total of 11. Okay, that was a great round there, guys. All right, here starts the match. Crow from 412 Nomads gets the going allowed with 5 defeats. Baton Sky, also from 412, gets a best companion with 3 revives. And Baton Sky will also get the final elimination for the win. All right, I mentioned it, guys. 412 Nomads, they are the former Mazexis roster, essentially. At least a few members of it. Mazexis disbanded. They're done. So 412 did end up getting their spot. Control staff did talk about it, and they decided to give it to 412, as a few of those Mazexis members are on their roster now. And 412 did play in the previous round and didn't look too bad either. They weren't able to advance like we thought. Or actually, I'm not even sure if they did advance. I think they did. Yeah, because there was no eliminations yet. So what it is they've just been moved from the lobby they were in over to this lobby to take Mazexis' place. So again, great job there, 412 Nomads. They had a good battle at the end with Black Mamba NA and N Hyper. Black Mamba, not surprising to see them in another top 3 finish. They did struggle round 3, but they came back strong in that one. And N Hyper looked pretty good in that one too, with double-digit eliminations in that one. They have not had too many top 3 finishes, so that will definitely help their point total right there. Remember, guys, this lobby in particular, 10 teams from this one, let's go have a look at it. 10 teams from this lobby will advance to the next round. This is the survival of the fittest. These teams earn their way into the upper lobby, so there are more teams in this one that will advance to the next round. The bottom teams will get eliminated. The bottom 6, we already know one of them is going to be out in Infinity. Now we just need to see who are those other 5 teams. So literally in this round, guys, you just need to play well enough to not be in those bottom 5. One of those slots is already guaranteed for Infinity to be eliminated. So hey, that means that these teams have some maneuvering room. They have a chance. That's the most important thing. But all right, guys, y'all see what it is right now. 412 Nomads came in strong with that last one. We'll see if they can pull out another one or how this 5th and final round is going to go. We'll be back here soon. We got some replays from that last one. And yeah, we'll see you soon for the start of round 5 on Erangel. All right, guys, round 5 starting shortly. Here is the slot list once again for you. The 2 teams to watch right now are GKS Esports and YKG. They've both been playing lights out in these matches tonight, looking really good overall. One team that I think may be able to make a move here towards the end and potentially get a top 5, top 3 position based on what they've done so far is Hyper Esports. They did have a nice finish that last round. They didn't get the top spot, but they had double-digit eliminations, and with another solid round, I think they could take one of these top 5 spots. Again, this lobby in particular, it is the top 10 teams that will advance. So all teams need to do is get into that top 10. The bottom 5 will face elimination. Bottom 6, Infinity's already taken one of those spots though. All right, so let's get it going, guys. Looking over here at the map, and you can see currently the plane path is coming in. Excuse me, sorry about that. From the southwest side, staying mostly to the south, going over to Milta Power. So that plane path will essentially be covering that channel between the mainland and Military Base Island. So teams are definitely going to go northward from here. There are a few teams that are going down to Military Base. It looks like it's Mena 4 right now, one of the few, but it looks like there are going to be a few more heading over there towards Novo. All right, so I think that is going to be where we jump to first, guys. We do have Butterfly Effect along with 2 other teams heading in this direction. Overnight, GKS, Butterfly Effect are the 3 teams heading towards Novo right now. We've also got YKG and Lotus going past Pmci right now, but I don't know if that's where they're headed for an endgame. No, actually, yes, it is. YKG is in Pmci over here. They have landed. They're going for the hot drop against Lotus Esports. Love that. Greek Storm against Dauntless is going on right now as well. That's going to be over here. Where is this? Where the heck did these guys land? Is this in... This is in Gatka. Wow, I'm surprised Gatka was so hot. Dauntless taking some lumps to begin with. Klaus and Rose did not choose to land there with the team, and it ended up working out for them. GKS over here putting big damage on Butterfly Effect. Kubi is low. Despise already got taken out, and GKS bringing the fight to these Butterfly Effect members right away early on in this final match. All right, good push there. Dior's does end up taking out Kubi. And then YKG and Lotus, that fight's advancing right now too. Let's go check that out. This is in Pmci right now. Govo getting cover on this little rooftop here. Knows he has his teammates behind him. This is a good little move there. Let's see what Fishy's got. Butterfly Effect does knock out one of the overnight members, Rize. Nito on Debo. Fishy was trying to get some type of ambush from the lip of the building, but it didn't end up working out. Lotus Esports down to just 2 members. Ghost is here in this building nearby, and then they got Fetice up on the hill. Ooh, Fetice putting some shots through that smoke. Trying to hit Chico. Joey with some great return shots uphill. And Fetice goes down. Ghost is the last one and is going to try to get out of there. Back down here over towards Novo. It looks like Solo is down. Right now, Overnight is bringing the fight over to GKS. GKS has Hero down. Nito is down on the other side. QN's going to toss this nade there and will end up taking out Hero. See, Rivas is low, but not down. QN gonna get this res off on Nito, and Overnight only had 3 members, and I think that's been a recurring thing for them tonight. I think the last round they only had 3 as well. So QN will get that res off, drop a first aid kit for Nito. All right, so we're going to move away from this in a moment. It does look like Dauntless is moving towards Mana 4 at the moment. Alright, well, looks like there's going to be a little time for this to conclude. Looks like it's going to take a little time, that is. Alright, well, that's taking a little bit to get itself sorted, so we're going to jump down here to the map and just show everybody what's happening. Mana 4 down there, holding on to the middle of Military Base. We got Butterfly Effect holding on to the edge of Military Island. Greek Storm, not too far away from them, with Dauntless a little more to the north. Let's actually go check out Dauntless's point of view. Klaus, right as we jump over to him, gets a knock on ECOG. Nice shots there. Klaus will thirst one of those Greek Storm members right away. Alright, and looking at this current map, we do have a few teams still out here in the zone. Yakol Club coming from the northeast deep out in the blue, as is Black Mamba. We've also got 412 Nomads creeping in as well right now. Let's go back over to that overnight fight and see if we're going to see any action over there. Alright guys, zone is getting ready to shift again. Let's go jump to that. You can see Foopsman is heading over to Novo Crates. We've also got Max Split getting ready to take on 412. We're gonna go take that, check that fight out. This is where we saw Mazexis have one of the best fights I've ever seen them have. I mean, this is 412 now. It's not quite Mazexis, but them and N-Hyper in the first control tourney had a great fight over here. Mazexis took them on and won 2v4. I think they did have a different roster. I'm pretty sure one of the Extreme Slayers members used to be on them when they were in that fight, Remix, as well as a few of these other guys. But yeah, still a great fight. It happened right over here behind that gas station. That's funny. We're having a kind of a meetup right here with these two teams. Mana 4 did just end up getting a knock and thirst. Joey on gold. Here's YKG from the side. And here we go. As a full team, they're coming in with this vehicle. You see Max Split headed out of there before they could get pushed. And Murado will end up getting thirsted. Hugo Gonna try to just dodge those shots. Chill Boy does end up pulling over. Oh, it's actually straight on a pole over here at the end of the bridge. I thought that was some of their teammates. Great ambush from straight on a pole. And it looks like there may be another fight going on across the bridge. Curry Boy as a solo has chosen to take on YKG over here. Did end up taking out Ovo. Baton Sky goes down. 412. You see they're creeping up over here on this edge. Crow and Endorphin. Chico and this other member crossing ASAP. Chico might be visible soon. And I think YKG may have just gotten... No, actually, they're still alive over here. You see Chico and this other teammate are coming in right now. Actually, it's 3 of them here. Chico looking for these shots. Oh, Joey's coming over here. And that was definitely a peek to see if they were holding on to that edge, and they are. So how will these guys choose to take this on? Joey coming up, holding on to this little ridge here. We still need to see what's going on with Overnight and GKS. Here we go. Chico and Joey are coming in hot. And they're just going to come right up above these guys. Get position above them. 412 trying to get out of there. Crow is down. Endorphin, last one standing. And this is not looking good for 412 after a great last round. They will end up getting squad wiped out here by YKG. Great fight between the two of them. Alright, let's go check out Black Mamba. They're in the water right now, trying to move into Military Base Island. Let's see, Jazzy Boy, Poppy Triste. They've got Greek Storm above them. Bolita, looking in that direction, does not see Poppy Triste. Alright, Overnight is in a fight right now, queuing. Oh, Achilles is down. Rivas standing right now. He's low, but gonna go for the res, I think. Yeah, it's only second stage. So these guys can definitely still heal through this, still get their teammates all picked up. And let's see, I think GKS is gonna be able to get this res off faster. Or not. Queuing pre-fires around that edge, gonna pre-fire around the second edge. They really need to be careful. Dior's over here on the edge. Oh, Rivas goes down. Overnight with the quick strikes to take out these two members nearby. Dior's could not help them from this far out. They're going to have to start moving up. All right, let's go check out the map again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll show you what we're looking at. As of right now, YKG are trying to cross that east bridge, but they've got Yakult Club is trying to cross the east bridge, but they've got YKG ahead of them, gatekeeping it, as well as Straight Outta Nepal. I love it. Straight Outta Nepal still holding on to this, and you can see right now, this is a solo taking these members on, and he does get a knock and thirst on one of the Yakult Club members. All right, so, and Hyper's over here. They are on the north side of the West Bridge. We've got Sleeping Forest on the south side of that West Bridge. Now we got a few teams over here in the area. Dauntless has got themselves held up in these compounds. Greek Storm is nearby as well. I think they've got a 3-man crew. Man of 4 still a full squad as well. What's going on, Karma? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. All right, YKG moving forward. This member just got another knockout here against these Yakko Club members. Oh, almost took out Sucky. Salty does end up going down, though. Good little exchange there. Yakko Club will come out on top. And I think YKG, is that it for them? Yes, that is it for them. Wow, I had high hopes for YKG in this one, but they will end up getting taken out here. 12th place overall. All right, so looking at the map again, Yakko Club still has to cross that bridge and go through straight out of Nepal. Over here in the middle of the zone, Sleeping Forest does have best position. Dauntless and Man of 4 are probably going to engage each other very soon. So with that in mind, let's go check out the Man of 4 gang, see what they're looking at. All right, so looking at the map again, straight on Nepal did back off of that camp on the East Bridge. You see Yakko Club was able to get through, and they are going to be coming through trying to find some position here in this next zone. As soon as we see a fight start taking place, I am looking at that Greek Storm team right now. I think they are going to be... All right, let's get back over here to our player view. Dauntless is moving around right now. They've got and Hyper coming in hot. Klaus and Rose immediately jump in here. They've got nades ready to go. You can see third parties coming in. GK gets lit up by that nade from Klaus. Great nade. Klaus immediately will come out and finish him off. Let's see what Rose is looking at here. Zephon gets hit by Yakko Club in the distance and will get thirsted. Oh my goodness, my phone responsiveness is really bad right now. Alright, straight on Nepal over here. They are putting damage on Sleeping Forest. Alright, straight on Nepal. Wow, there's actually a lot of teams left. I thought there was only a few left. Dauntless takes out one of the Sleeping Forest members. Let's see what Onion Sir is going to be doing. Alright, Sucky does take out Klaus of Dauntless. But he should be able to get picked up over here. This is going to be very interesting here soon, guys. GKS on one of the Max Split members. I didn't even realize Max Split was still standing. They must have had one solo left somewhere. And you can see Dior's is the one that takes them down. Dior's right now is the last member of GKS Esports. And they're going to be coming around straight out of Nepal. See, they are just trying to find somewhere safe to lay their head low. Oh, that's it. Dior's gets taken out by straight out of Nepal. So GKS Esports will get taken out 8th overall in this one. And that'll certainly help out some of these other teams who wanted to go ahead and get themselves higher in the standings. Ooh, Yakko Club will end up taking out that last member of N Hyper. Didn't even realize that was the last solo from that team. So N Hyper gets taken out a bit early this time too. And I definitely like the change of scenery we're seeing here. Dauntless got taken out early previous round, but they're here top 7 right now, straight on Nepal as well. So you see things are definitely getting shaken up a little bit here. All right, still 6 teams overall in this one. And as you guys know, 18 people, 6 teams overall. It's an average of 3 people per team. All right, this is your next, or this is what the map is looking like currently, ladies and gentlemen. You can see Dauntless and Yakko Club have a great hold right now. Straight on Nepal is going to be able to get that high ground just on the edge of zone. So that's going to really look good for them. We got Black Mamba getting ready to push into a compound right now. Dauntless Rose starts putting shots on Men of 4. One of their members goes down. And these teams that were in zone are looking good. They can just put shots on these guys as they come up. Yakko Club trying to hold off Men of 4 as they push. You can see Nunavut and Masood and Mexican are all just held up here. Nice nade there. I think it was a combo of the Molly and the nade. It was Nunavut's Molly that took out Yakko Club. So good push by Men of 4, not letting themselves get absolutely shredded out there. 5 teams left. Here comes Black Mamba creeping up from this southwest edge. Poppy Tree State just avoided the fire somehow. Wow, that was close. That was really close. Nunavut goes down with a nice nade from Rose of Dauntless. Greek Storm against Straight Outta Nepal. That's a 4v4 fight right now. You see Straight Outta Nepal is getting stopped in their tracks. We do want to see how this is going to finish up with Dauntless. Rose coming in now is going to push these guys. Mexican got healed up, and he takes down Rose with the DBS. Klaus has to push now. And Dauntless will win that fight against Men of 4. Men of 4 will end up taking 4th place overall, though. All right, here we go, guys. Straight down to Paul, got routed on the hill. Wow, Greek Storm able to defend the hill against them. They did lose 2 of their members. So it is going to be a 3v1v2 to decide this one. Top 3 is going to be Team 10 Dauntless, Team 16 Black Mamba NA, and Team 11 Greek Storm. Greek Storm looking for another win here, I think. Actually, I can't remember if they got a win that last one or not. I think they were top 3. Klaus is going to be able to just stay low and just watch uphill to see what these other teams are doing. He doesn't really know where to look at the moment. He's definitely heard the gunfire uphill there, and he's going to come in and get cover behind this rock. Here we go. Greek Storm gets a nade on Unknown. And Unknown's probably not going to be able to get picked up here. You see Greek Storm just laying in the nades over there. Poppy Tree Stick goes down. Jassy Boy is going to be the last one from Black Mamba standing. Great use of the nades here for Greek Storm. I love this push right now. Just sprinkling the area with nades. They know he's over here somewhere. And here's Jassy Boy jumping out. And that is it. Greek Storm will end up taking out Black Mamba NA. And now Klaus is going to choose to strike. Does end up getting a knock on Always. And it's a 1v1 to decide this one. Klaus with the perfect timing on that strike. And you can see Bolita immediately backs off. And we'll try to regroup. This could go either way, ladies and gentlemen. Klaus is going to move up right now. Both of these guys are trying to vie for position right now. And Bolita clearly is going to be looking good here. Does have the high ground over top of Klaus. Klaus is going to try to come over through the smoke right now. Get behind this rock and is going to hang out for a second. Love how this is looking right now. Klaus taking shots over at Bolita. Going to come around. And Klaus has the dead middle of zone here. Just about. Bolita's still coming over hard right as well. Trying to flank around. And you see Klaus does not see how far Bolita went. Still thinks that they are sitting on the high ground. Klaus going to edge over to the left here. I love this fight. I love that it's a 1v1 to decide it. I really thought that Greek Storm was going to have more members. But looks like they lost a few of their numbers trying to take out Black Mamba before this. And this is going to definitely be a good fight. Let's go see what Bolita's looking at. Staying in the low ground. Has the bush suit. I can't even remember what the heck it's called. The ghillie suit. That's what it's called. And Klaus does not know where they are. The nade over towards that rock forces Bolita off of it. Is that nade gonna hit? No, Bolita jumps off it. Klaus has got the nade ready to throw. He throws it right out. And that is it. Greek Storm will rout Dauntless here for the win in the 5th and final match. Greek Storm puts up a total of 10 eliminations on their way to that first place finish. Dauntless will come in second, putting up 9 total. And third place will be Black Mamba NA with just 1. Wow, that was a great finish there, guys. Love to see the 1v1 to decide it. Really does show a good like skill v skill fight. Obviously, there's still a little more that comes into play too with like zone positioning, supplies, all that stuff, but still great to see. All right, here are your stars of the match. Klaus gets the going allowed war with 6 defeats. Well earned there, Klaus. Qin from Overnight gets the best companion with 3 revives. And Bolita from Greek Storm will get the final elimination for the win. All right, that does conclude tonight's set of matches tonight, guys. This was a lot of fun. This was the survival of the fittest lobby. So the top 6 teams the top 10 teams in this one will move on to the next round. We've got the other lobby coming on later this week. That's called the Last Chance lobby. That is going to be the lower 8 teams from the previous 2 lobbies facing off. So this was the upper 8 from the community and pro teams in this particular lobby. On Wednesday will be the bottom 8 teams facing off. And that's going to be an interesting one, I have to say. These teams are hungry coming to that later lobby, and only 6 of those teams in the next lobby will have a chance to make it to the next lobby. So you already know that that is going to be a sweaty, sweaty battle, guys. I hope y'all are ready for the fun. it's definitely going to be a good one. Looking over at that list real fast, in the last chance lobby, we're going to have Control, Hawks Esports, Universe 7, Lost Cargo, Passion Fruit Esports, Third Eye, Revenge, Extreme Slayers, Dark Esports, GR Esports, F29 Reborn, Determine, Flux Fierce Esports, Player Ent, The Lycans, and Silent Death. That is going to be Wednesday's lobby. I hope you guys are ready for that one. It is definitely going to be a good one. But yeah, guys, that does conclude tonight's matches. It's a little bit up in the air on who's exactly going to get the first place spot. But I do think that GKS Esports still looked really well. They took 8th overall in that last one, but they did still end up with 4 eliminations. So I think we're going to at least see them in the top 3. Greek Storm came out pretty strong at the end too. I think they're going to make a leap and at least get themselves in the top 5 of these standings. But if you want to know exactly what they are, you do need to be in the PMCI Discord server. That's where the results will be posted. So go ahead and join there if you've not already. Discord.gg/PMCI2023. The link is also in the video description. But all right, guys, we are calling it there for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out, showing that awesome support to the broadcast. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you've not already, do me a favor and make sure you hit that like button here in the video. We're at 23 right now. Let's get to 25 on the night. That'd be a solid goal, I think. But yeah, guys, we will see you guys Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time sharp, all right? This should be a good one. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. Later. There's no one, there's no one.